stroke survivor, so you are going to hell if you don't laugh at him. Please give it up for Brandon Francis!
Thanks for loving me already, everyone. Sometimes when we comedians do these shows, afterwards we'll have friends and family that come up to us and say, "Oh, I didn't know you were doing a show. If I would have known, I would have come out." And I always want to say to them, you know, we don't do these shows in secret, right? We advertise this shit. They're comedy shows, they're not fight clubs, okay? The first rule of Comedy Fight Club is you do not talk about Comedy Fight Club. The second rule of Comedy Fight Club is Brandon is no longer allowed in Comedy Fight Club. I have a small confession to make to you guys. Yesterday I hit a child trafficker with my car. He was a school crossing guard, so hold on. I mean, I know children and I know traffic when I see it, so you can hide behind your fancy red sign. Show us your face, you coward. A friend of mine recently had a baby and he asked me if I knew where to get a good baby gate. And I told him, bro, I don't even have children. You know why? Because I already use a baby gate. It's called a condom. Best baby gate there is. Speaking of condoms, if you buy a For Her Pleasure condom and turn it inside out, she's like, I'm not really feeling anything. Ah, how the condoms have turned. But yeah, I don't have children, don't want to have any children. So I had this Asian woman eating my asshole the other day. Or as I like to call it, a Pacific Rim job. That's a geography joke, fuck off. Is anybody here happy that we legalized weed, but a little pissed off they put it in containers we can't even fucking open? Every time I buy weed, I feel like I'm trying to figure out a puzzle to an escape room. No, the circle's gotta go with the square. You gotta turn the dial, and then I haven't even smoked this shit yet, for God's sakes. Thanks. The one pothead, I guess. Sweet. I want to tell you a little story actually right now. My wife and I just had our wedding anniversary in Las Vegas last year. And since we were in Vegas, I wanted to go to an authentic Mexican restaurant. Yeah, a good one. They exist in fucking, there's not just strip clubs and goddamn casinos, there's restaurants there. But we wanted to go to a Mexican restaurant, so we looked around on the internet to find one, and there was a Mexican restaurant that was close to our hotel, so we decided to go to it, right? And when we get to the restaurant, we get there, and it's a Mexican restaurant with a strip club attached to it. I'm not joking, you can Google it. The strip club's called Sapphires. I don't really know what the Mexican restaurant was called. Now my first thought was, of course we went into the Mexican restaurant that was connected to a strip club. My first thought was, I wonder if the strippers have their lunch break here. You just see a stripper finishing a plate of enchiladas. All right, gentlemen, welcome Candy to the stage. Candy's just finishing her enchiladas. Oh my God, I hope she uses those dollar bills for money and not for what I think she's gonna use them for. It was the craziest thing, man, I've ever seen. One side a Mexican restaurant, the other side a strip club. On one side you could buy a beef taco, and on the other side you could watch it perform. I grew up on my grandfather's canola farm, and he was a very religious guy, right? My grandpa would always say prayer before we ate. Dear Lord, thank you for blessing us with this wonderful meal we're about to eat, and thank you for having our family here to eat it together. And the Father, the John, and the Holy Deer. My grandpa wore so much John Deere, I swear I thought they were a fucking CFL team. And then ironically, they became the Elks. Too bad, Grandpa. All right, I'm a big hip-hop fan. I don't know if we got any hip-hop fans in here. Sweet. The thing is, I'm getting too old for it nowadays. Like, I'm too old for hip-hop. I'm not into this shit now. I don't understand this shit. It's not for me anymore. I'm getting older. And as I get older, even my favorite rappers are getting older. Snoop Dogg's getting so old, he's going to be smoking weed medically. So I decided to write my own rap song, and I'd like to perform it for you guys if I could. This one's a little more modern day for the older guys in the crowd. Now, I don't have a beat or anything. There's no DJ Khaled behind me here. I'll have to do it a cappella. Okay, here we go. My name is Brandon Franson, and I'm here to get the best of y'all. I eat egg whites for breakfast because I'm watching my cholesterol. It's easy for me to be a motherfucking G when I invest every month in an RSP. Bitch, did I stutter? You heard me when I said it. This motherfucker just consolidated his credit. People bet against me and they lost their hand. It's only 5 more years to my first prostate exam. That's a finger up the butt, finger up the butt. What? Finger up the butt, finger up the butt. All right, that's my rap song. Thank you.